A decade of wonder. The Busby quintuplets turn 10, a family's journey and a world's fascination. On a bright spring day in 2015, the lives of Adam and Danielle Busby changed forever. In a Texas hospital, at 28 weeks and 2 days into pregnancy, Danielle delivered 5 tiny girls in a single surgical procedure, a feat that would soon become part of reality television history. Born on April 8, 2015, Ava Lane, Olivia Marie, Hazel Grace, Riley Page, and Parker Kate Busby were the first set of all-female quintuplets ever to survive in the United States. To say this was rare would be an understatement. Multiples of any kind, twins, triplets, quadruplets, are uncommon. Quintuplets, especially all girls, are even rarer. And surviving all 5 is stunning. Each child came into the world before their time, each weighing just over 2 pounds, each requiring careful, constant medical attention. Days stretched into weeks and weeks into months as these 5 little lives clung to growth and health in neonatal intensive care units. It was a time of fragility, fear, and hope, not just for the Busbys, but for anyone watching their story unfold. Less than a year later, TLC premiered OutDaughtered, a reality series that would chronicle the Busby family's life. Long before Season 1 aired in May 2016, the world had already fallen in love with this unique family: an older sister, Blake, who was about 4 when her sisters were born, a doting dad with quick humor, a mom with fierce devotion, and 5 new baby girls whose mere existence seemed nothing short of miraculous. Quintuplet's story from the beginning was one of challenge and triumph. Danielle's pregnancy was medically complex. Carrying 5 babies simultaneously put enormous strain on her body. When the girls arrived early, medical teams had to work with extraordinary precision and care. The girls struggled at first with routine tasks that most full-term babies accomplish easily: breathing, feeding, maintaining body temperature, but gradually, one by one, they strengthened, grew, and went home. Week by week, parents and doctors celebrated tiny victories together. Those early months were not just part of the Busbys' private life. They were documented, shared, rewatched, and discussed by a growing audience across the United States and beyond. OutDaughtered showed a dimension of real family life. Strip away the perfect promotional photos, and what remained was deeply human: laughter, tears, exhaustion, joy, worry, milestones celebrated, setbacks faced, and always the muddled chaos that defines parenting multiplied by 5. Over seasons, fans watched as the Quints reached infancy, toddlerhood, preschool, kindergarten, and now double digits. They grew from tiny infants who slept many hours a day into lively, opinionated, curious girls with tastes, voices, and personalities of their own. Their mother shared photos over the years of them taking first steps and first swings at the playground, of matching outfits and mismatched socks, of birthdays large and small. Growing up in a family of 6 girls and before television is rare enough. Gowing up on camera is rarer still. Over the nearly decade-long run of OutDaughtered, the Busby girls became familiar faces in the homes of many viewers. Many fans didn't just know their names: Ava, Olivia, Hazel, Riley, Parker. They felt as if they watched them grow up. And in a way, audiences did. Week after week, year after year, cameras captured birthday parties, dance recitals, school drop-offs, soccer practices, and everyday moments that shaped the Quints into individuals. Through those years, the quintuplets also helped shine a light on parenting multiples, especially girls, from practical issues like classroom placement, finding matching clothes, and scheduling extracurriculars, to deeper topics like identity, independence, and family dynamics. Conversations on the show and off about whether the girls should be in the same class or in separate ones, how they bonded with each other, and how Blake navigated life as the eldest sister offered a layered look at sibling relationships that many families experience, albeit rarely with quintuplets. Yet despite the show's focus on family, the Busbys did not live only for the cameras. They cultivated private moments, many of which were shared on social media: birthdays, holidays, first days of school, and some of which remained personal, seen only by close friends and relatives. Just before turning 10, Adam Busby posted rare photos of the girl's birthday on his own Instagram, bringing back memories from 10 years prior and reminding fans how far the Quints had come. Then came April 8th, 2025, a day that would mark a milestone that once seemed unfathomable. The Busby Quintuplets were officially 10 years old. Double digits. Fans, friends, family, and followers around the world took to social media to offer birthday wishes and astonishment at how quickly time had passed. Comments ranged from disbelief, "I literally can't believe my eyes, they're 10," to heartfelt affection, "Happy birthday to your beautiful babies." In celebration of this big day, the Busby parents shared sweet and lighthearted moments from the girls' special morning. Danielle posted photos of custom birthday shirts she and the girls had designed, shirts emblazoned with a playful slogan, "Bruh, it's my birthday," a catchphrase the Quints clearly enjoy. The shirts came in different colors and styles, just like the personalities of the girls themselves. Adam, meanwhile, shared a series of photos that captured simple but meaningful moments, each girl with birthday candles, a series of morning treats specially requested by them in this case, donuts with very specific icing preferences. These details, a small but cherished breakfast ritual with favorite sweets, speak to a nuance of childhood. It's sometimes the simple, personal touches that matter most on a birthday. Beyond the shirts and donuts, their parents offered reflections that pulled at the heartstrings. Adam's Instagram tribute included a look back to the day before the Quints were born, expressing awe at how life changed so completely in a single day. In his caption, he wrote about kissing them goodnight for the last time when they were 9, and waking up the next morning to watch them cross into their 10th year, a decade woven with memories too numerous to count. The birthday celebration was not only about marking a number, but about celebrating years of growth, resilience, and togetherness. As the Busby family has often emphasized, life with 6 girls is full of joy and challenge in equal measure. Loud mornings, packed schedules, sibling squabbles, shared milestones, and family traditions that define ordinary days as extraordinary ones. The Quintuplets have also matured into individual personalities more and more with each year. Their interests vary from sports and dancing to reading and crafts, and their favorite activities reflect the unique energies each child brings to the family. School, friendships, extracurriculars, chores, and all the routines of middle childhood have become part of their daily world. Meanwhile, the eldest daughter, Blake, who was just a toddler when her sisters arrived, has grown into a teenager with her own aspirations and responsibilities. The dynamic between sisters is one threaded with love, rivalry, teamwork, and change, just like many sibling relationships, only amplified by the Busbys' unique family structure. To the outside world, the girls represent more than just a set of quintuplets. They are a reminder of life's unpredictability, a testament to parental dedication, and a shared narrative that millions have watched unfold. Messages from fans on social media and in comment sections spoke not just to how quickly the girls have grown, but to how much viewers have emotionally invested in their journeys. Many wrote messages like, "It's been a pleasure to watch you all grow into such beautiful, lively young ladies," capturing a sentiment that is threaded through nearly a decade of shared experiences. Not all discussions about the family are purely celebratory, as is often the case when public figures invite broad audiences into their affairs. Commentary ranges across a spectrum of supportive, critical, and nuanced opinions. Some viewers emphasize the bonds between the quintuplets and praise the Busbys for nurturing strong family ties. Others reflect on broader questions about privacy and growing up in the public eye. These conversations speak to a cultural moment where reality TV, social media, and personal storytelling intersect in complex ways. Yet on birthdays like this one, the focus tends to tilt toward joy and gratitude for what has been, what is, and what lies ahead. So, what does turning 10 mean for the Busby quintuplets? 10 is an age full of transitions. It is an age where childhood's early years begin to blend with glimpses of adolescence. It's a time of newfound independence, choosing favorite subjects, exploring interests, asserting preferences, and establishing deeper friendships outside the family circle. It's a year of growth both physically and emotionally. For parents, 10 is a moment to pause. It is an invitation to look back on the whirlwind of the past decade's sleepless nights, milestone moments, daily routines, family vacations, parties, school achievements, tears wiped, laughter shared, and countless small memories that knit a childhood. It is also a look forward to another decade of possibility, growth, independence, identity, and story yet unwritten. For the Busbys themselves, reaching this milestone felt like a reminder of resilience. When you carry 5 babies at once, when each day is a negotiation between chaos and calm, when life requires flexibility, hope, and love in measures larger than you believed necessary, that journey does not end. It transforms. 10 years later, the Quints are healthy, curious, expressive, and unmistakably themselves. And so, on their 10th birthday, they were celebrated not just for being quintuplets, but for being individuals. Each girl with her own name, her own preferences, her own laugh, and her own path to walk as she grows. The shirts that read, "Bruh, it's my birthday," were fun and playful, but they symbolize something deeper: identity, voice, personality, and joy in being exactly who you are. 5 sisters who share the same birthday and the same lifelong bond, yet who will each grow into her own story. As the Busby quintuplets move into their tween years, there is much ahead. School plays, birthdays, family vacations, ordinary days, unexpected turns, all woven into that rich fabric of childhood. Reality television has shifted, and while OutDaughtered is no longer producing new episodes as it once did, the family continues to engage with fans through social media, podcasts, and life updates that reflect both public and private moments. Turning 10 is not an end, but a beginning, the threshold of another chapter. While cameras once documented every toddler hiccup and preschool story, the Quints are now writing their own narratives, shaped by school experiences, friendships, family values, and personal ambitions. Time will inevitably transform them, as it does every child, but the world that watched them grow will always remember the wonder of that day in 2015 when 5 tiny girls arrived and became, quite literally, a family unto themselves. OutDaughtered's Danielle Busby fears possible heart surgery in sneak peek of new season. For years, fans of TLC's OutDaughtered have watched the Busby family navigate the joys and challenges of raising the only set of all-girl quintuplets in the United States. Adam and Danielle Busby have shared countless milestones with their audience, from birthday parties and school events to the everyday chaos that comes with raising 6 daughters. However, in a sneak peek of the new season, Danielle Busby's health takes center stage, revealing a side of the reality star that fans rarely see: her fears about a possible heart surgery. Danielle Busby has always been admired for her energy, positivity, and unwavering dedication to her family. As the matriarch of a household dominated by the chatter, laughter, and constant motion of 6 daughters, Danielle has rarely allowed her personal worries to overshadow her responsibilities. She has become a symbol of strength for many, embodying the kind of resilience required to manage a household of 8, including Adam, who often shares parenting duties but acknowledges that Danielle's organizational skills and maternal instincts are unmatched. The sneak peek of the new season opens with a rare, intimate look at Danielle discussing her recent health challenges. Although the show has covered the family's ups and downs extensively, it has largely kept Danielle's medical concerns private until now. In this preview, viewers see Danielle reflecting on her fears about needing heart surgery. Her tone is candid and vulnerable, a departure from the usually upbeat demeanor she presents on the show. This honesty provides fans with a new perspective on the pressures Danielle faces, pressures that go beyond parenting and household management. Heart health is an area that touches many lives, often silently and unexpectedly. For Danielle, the thought of potential surgery is a reminder that even those who appear invincible on television are not immune to personal struggles. In interviews outside the show, Danielle has shared that she experiences occasional heart-related symptoms that prompted her doctors to recommend further evaluation. The sneak peek suggests that these evaluations could lead to a surgical procedure, though nothing has been confirmed. The uncertainty itself seems to weigh heavily on her. The fear of undergoing heart surgery is understandable. Surgery, even with modern advances, comes with risks and requires a recovery period that could impact Danielle's ability to care for her family. For a mother of 6 young daughters, any extended absence could disrupt the carefully orchestrated daily routines of the Busby household. Fans of OutDaughtered know that life with quintuplets is already unpredictable, with every day presenting a mix of school drop-offs, extracurricular activities, mealtimes, and emotional support for each child. The thought of temporarily stepping back from these responsibilities likely adds to Danielle's anxiety. Interestingly, Danielle's concern is not only about the physical aspects of surgery. Mental and emotional readiness play a huge role in preparing for such an experience. The sneak peek highlights her conversations with Adam, in which they discuss the implications of a procedure, both medically and personally. Adam, ever the supportive partner, encourages her to follow her instincts and make decisions based on medical advice, while also reassuring her of the family's capability to manage in her absence. This interaction demonstrates the depth of their partnership and underscores how critical family support can be when facing health challenges. The preview also touches on the emotional toll this situation takes on the Busby children. While they are young, they are old enough to sense changes in their mothers' mood and energy. Danielle herself expresses concern about how the girls will react if she undergoes surgery, or even if she must spend more time resting and recovering. These are genuine, relatable worries for any parent, amplified by the public nature of their lives and the high visibility of the OutDaughtered brand. Fans of the show have long been invested in the Busbys' lives, and Danielle's openness in the sneak peek is likely to resonate deeply. Social media reactions to the preview have been full of messages of support, with viewers expressing empathy and admiration for Danielle's courage in sharing such personal concerns. Many fans commented on how refreshing it is to see a reality star tackle real-life health fears, rather than the dramatized storylines that often dominate reality television. Danielle's authenticity in discussing her heart health serves as a reminder that reality shows can, at times, offer genuine insight into life's challenges. From a medical perspective, Danielle's situation is not uncommon. Heart conditions affect millions of people every year, and the anxiety surrounding possible surgery is something many individuals face. Even when medical professionals provide reassurance and guidance, the prospect of a procedure involving the heart, a vital organ, naturally triggers fear. For someone like Danielle, whose life revolves around a bustling family, the stakes feel even higher. The juxtaposition of personal health fears with the responsibility of caring for young children adds an extra layer of stress. The sneak peek subtly emphasizes Danielle's proactive approach to her health. She has been consulting specialists, undergoing diagnostic tests, and gathering information to make informed decisions. This approach is instructive for viewers, particularly younger fans who may not yet understand the importance of monitoring heart health and taking preventative measures seriously. Danielle's transparency encourages conversations about medical self-advocacy and seeking professional guidance when symptoms arise. Another significant aspect of the preview is the balance between vulnerability and strength that Danielle exhibits. While she shares her fears openly, she also demonstrates resilience and a determination to continue supporting her family regardless of what lies ahead. This duality is part of what makes her such a compelling figure on OutDaughtered. Fans have come to admire Danielle not just for her role as a mother, but for her ability to navigate life's uncertainties with grace. Throughout the show's history, Danielle has faced numerous challenges, including the physical and emotional demands of raising quintuplets and the occasional public scrutiny that comes with reality television fame. Health concerns add a new dimension to her story, highlighting that even the most capable individuals have moments of vulnerability. The sneak peek of the new season allows viewers to witness these moments firsthand, creating a deeper sense of connection and empathy. The narrative also underscores the importance of family unity during times of health uncertainty. Adam's role as a supportive partner is evident, as he not only helps manage the household but also provides emotional reassurance to Danielle. Their relationship serves as an example of partnership in action, how mutual support can alleviate stress and create a sense of security even in the face of potentially serious health issues. For fans, the sneak peek may serve as both an emotional and educational moment. Seeing Danielle confront the possibility of heart surgery can inspire viewers to prioritize their own health, recognize the signs of potential medical issues, and appreciate the emotional complexity behind seemingly perfect family lives portrayed on reality television. It reminds audiences that behind the curated images of family harmony and joy, there are real human experiences: anxiety, fear, resilience, and hope. The Busby children, in turn, will likely observe and learn from Danielle's handling of this situation. Even at a young age, witnessing a parent navigate health challenges with honesty and determination can instill valuable life lessons. These lessons include understanding the importance of medical care, embracing vulnerability as a natural part of life, and recognizing the strength inherent in seeking help when needed. The show's portrayal of Danielle's experience could have a ripple effect, influencing not only fans but also her own children as they grow up with an awareness of empathy, responsibility, and self-care. In addition to the personal and emotional aspects, Danielle's situation touches on the broader context of health in high-pressure lifestyles. Raising 6 children, managing public attention, and maintaining a household can contribute to stress, which itself is a risk factor for